I love coffee. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you drink coffee every morning or you've had coffee at least once in your life. For me, every morning for the last 5 years, I've had at least 1 cup of coffee. It's something that I've never skipped out on. And this month, I'm going to do something that absolutely terrifies me. I'm going to give up coffee and any forms of caffeine for the whole month. Yeah, I don't know. I had something like well spoken out, like something planned out to say, but then it just kind of slipped my mind. I have stuff written down on a notebook, but like I don't want to read that. So let's just get into the video, okay? Let's just part 2, next part. Okay. So the plan for this month is no caffeine, no coffee, no soda, no tea, no chocolate. Yeah, that's pretty much the only plan.
Hello there. You're probably wondering where I've been or why I haven't been updating you guys this month. Well, I got busy, and I'm not going to be filming every second of every day of my life because who does that? Anyway, no coffee. It is day 20 of no coffee, and honestly, I feel really good. I was scared to quit coffee, and I think a big part of that was just because it was such a huge part of my routine. And everyone's like, oh, if you quit coffee, you're going to get withdrawals. Oh, I can't go a day without coffee. And I think I kind of fed into that. I used to drink a lot of coffee. And by a lot of coffee, I mean one time I was out with my friends and I had a cup of coffee at 12 for lunch. And I realized it was my third cup of coffee of the day. We weren't even halfway through the day yet. So that's how much coffee I used to drink. So giving it up really scared me. But I gave it up and I was fine. Um, will I go back to coffee after this experiment? No, I don't think I will.
Audio is rolling. Video is rolling. Okay. Yeah, let's move this in. Before you guys say anything, I know the microphone's in the shot. Okay, I want it to be close to my face while also like, just I don't know. Okay, I have everything. The camera is hanging from a bar, the same bar that the microphone is attached to. It's it's a setup for sure. It's one way to do it. Yeah. So anyway, the 1 month of no coffee is up, and I have definitely not done the best in keeping you guys updated on what's happening. I have not done the best of filming throughout the month. Um, Life just happens. School went back in person, so my schedule got kind of a lot more like, locked in. And yeah, amongst other things, I just got busy. I just got sidetracked. And there wasn't a lot to document. The first day, I had some minor withdrawals. The second day, a little bit too. But after that, I noticed my sleep was much better. I noticed I had a lot more of a clear head. And yeah, that's it. Honestly, that's all. That's all I have to tell you. Um, I did fail. So I will say that I failed on no caffeine. I know the plan originally was no caffeine of any form. I had chocolates and I had one soda. One soda. Me and a friend hung out at the park one day. We went to Taco Bell and it just slipped my mind. I had a soda. Okay, I'm sorry. I had one to be specific, it was a it was a medium Baja Blast. So yeah, I failed in that retrospect. But in the sense of having energy drinks or drinking coffee, I had no coffee, no energy drinks this month. So in that aspect, I guess you could say that I succeeded. Or I'll just tell myself that to make me feel better. Um, the big question is, do I recommend this challenge or this thing? Yes. Yes, I do. Uh, I have been getting much better sleep when I'm off caffeine as opposed to when I was drinking coffee. I noticed that caffeine was a big source of stress and anxiety in my life. There was a point in time around October where I was drinking 4 to 5 cups of coffee a day. That was definitely not good. And there was a correlation with the amount of stress that I was having with different things in my life and the amount of coffee that I'm drinking. Like, what a surprise. But, I figured it out. I was like, maybe coffee is the problem. Um, so, yes, I 100% recommend cutting out caffeine as an experiment and seeing if it works for you. And the second question a lot of people had for me was, am I going to continue this going forward? So for me, I will introduce caffeine back into my life in the forms of occasional soda, like the occasional soda or the occasional chocolate, which has very little caffeine, by the way. And I'm not that big of a soda drinker, so that's never been a problem for me. Will I go back to drinking coffee? No. I will not go back to drinking coffee. At least not every day. I may have it maybe like once in a blue moon with some friends. Or if I do drink coffee, I would want to be very cautious about where it's being sourced from. This month, it really opened my eyes to how we're sourcing our coffee, where we're getting our coffee from. And for me personally, as a consumer, when I drink coffee in the future, I would like to be a lot more conscious about where my coffee is being sourced from, and things like that. So I will definitely make another video about like coffee and its sourcing and everything in the future. And I was planning to do that this month, but life just got in the way, and well, no, it's not even life didn't even get in the way. I just didn't do it. Um, so I'm sorry, but yeah, no caffeine for a whole month. We did it. We got it done. I'm proud of myself, and I'm very happy that I did this. Um, and yeah, so I don't know where else to go with this, really. Um, I guess I'll just leave you here with that little note. This shot does not look that good. I don't